Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Dylan. Today I wanted to talk about how beliefs shape our reality and why this is so crucial to understand if you want to become a master of your destiny, if you want to create the life that you desire. And if you're on my channel watching my videos, I'm assuming that that is the case, that you want to create the reality you desire. And so this is an absolutely fundamental thing to understand and to apply into your daily life in order to create the life that you desire. So let's just get right into it. I wanted to first of all share about why beliefs are important and how they create our reality. Then I'm going to give you some very simple, practical ways to become aware of these beliefs. I'll share some very common beliefs. And then I'll give you a very basic but powerful, actionable steps that you can take to start to change these beliefs. So, first of all, what is a belief? Well, a belief is anything that we think about that is true for us. You could say it's a thought that you think over and over and over again, and you just kind of surrender to the thought and accept it as true. That is what a belief is. Now, most of our beliefs we get from childhood, from the ages of 0 to 7 and 7 to 14 approximately, but really ages 0 to 7, we pick up most of our core beliefs, and that's where we get a lot of the ones that can kind of hold us back later in life. And how do we get these beliefs at first in our younger ages is just by modeling our parents, modeling role models, modeling teachers, authority figures in our life. And as a child, we pretty much just accept and believe and surrender to anything that is told to us, especially if there's a certain emotion behind it. And by certain emotion, I just mean a certain level of emotion. It could be very happy, it could be really sad or anger. And that's kind of how our beliefs are developed. And how do our beliefs shape our reality? It's really simple. I'll just give you a very simple structure for how this works. And this is not some woo-woo manifestation stuff. It's proven through behavioral psychology, through neurobiology, neurochemistry, and a lot of other various fields of science, quantum physics and other things as well. But I'm not going to go into those today. I just want to share the simple explanation of how beliefs shape our reality. So behind every action, there is an emotion. Behind every emotion, there are thoughts. And behind any thought, there is a belief. And so if I take it the other way around, the first thing that you have is beliefs. And then beliefs inspire or create your thoughts. And then your thoughts generate different emotions. If it's a belief and you believe the thought, then it generates different emotions, whether it's happiness or sadness or fear or anxiety. And then those emotions influence the actions that you take in your day-to-day life. And a very simple example of this that probably most people in our society can relate to is, let's just take the belief that money is hard to make, or you can't make money outside of a job. Those are very commonly held beliefs. And let's just take it as one belief. Money is hard to make and you can't make money outside of a job. What kind of thoughts will that belief create? Well, it's not going to create thoughts of entrepreneurial ideas to be able to, start creating money for yourself independently of anybody or any job or any, organization or anything of the sorts. It's not going to inspire creative thoughts that would potentially lead you to creating your own source of income, because those beliefs of money's hard to make and you can't make money outside of a job will cause thoughts of, in order to make money, I have to get a job. In order to make money, I have to work hard. So I'm not working hard, I'm not going to be able to make enough money. If I'm not in a job, I'm not going to be able to make money. So those thoughts generate or inspire, I guess you could say, different emotions and different feelings. And if you resonate with that belief and those thoughts that I was just sharing, maybe it even brought up a emotion, a sensation in you. And depending on who you are, it'll vary, but I would say in general, it's probably going to be stressful. It doesn't feel good to think that money's hard to make. It's going to be maybe fear around it as well. There could be some discouragement, especially if you're wanting to get out of your job and you want to create money for yourself. It could be discouraging to have the beliefs and the thoughts that say you can't make money outside of a job. And then so those emotions of fear, stress, anxiety, discouragement are going to inspire the actions that you take. And what actions do you take in those states of being? You take action in a survival type of sense. You're not going to be inspired to go out there and start your entrepreneurial endeavor, start your business, start posting on YouTube. You're most likely going to, those emotions are most likely going to inspire you to, and I just use that word because it's going to get you, it's going to drive you towards getting a job, feeling stable, feeling secure, so that you can have a sense of security to feel safe within those survival-based emotions. Some people, maybe you get to a certain point and it'll start to, like, I'm just so tired of this. I'm so tired of feeling discouraged. Like, I have to do something. And that's a little bit of a different conversation. But in general, the beliefs of I am not, or it's money is hard to make, I can't make money outside of a job, is going to lead to the actions that will produce the results in your life of exactly those beliefs. And you can check it in your daily life at anything that you feel like you struggle with. Those are the easiest beliefs to take note of, in my opinion. And so that leads me perfectly into a way to start becoming aware of your beliefs, different ones that are holding you back, different limiting beliefs that are holding you back from creating the life that you truly desire. And the simplest way to become aware of those beliefs is look at your life circumstances. If your beliefs create your reality, if your beliefs, your thoughts, and your emotions and your actions create the results that become your reality, that are your reality, then what do you see around you? Do you see financial abundance? Do you see peace in your relationships? Do you see health in your body? Do you see a just happiness, joy of living? If you experience those, and that means you have beliefs that support them. If you experience the opposite, that means you have beliefs that are in opposition to them. And going back to the example around money's hard to make, if you believe money is hard to make, it is going to be hard to make. You're going to have to hustle, grind, work nonstop to be able to make the money that you desire. And that's what most people do. You know, we live in a hustle culture, and that's how most people overcome the belief, is just work hard enough at it. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm telling you, there's an easier way, and a way that will apply to every area of your life, which is this. What I'm talking about is shifting your limiting beliefs and overcoming them, reprogramming them. And so to continue, how to become aware of your beliefs is look at your life, take inventory of every aspect of your life, especially the ones where you feel like you want to change, whether it's your finances or your relationships or your health or anything else, your mental state. And notice the beliefs that are surrounding that. And it is very simple. You just have to develop a mindfulness kind of practice, I guess you could say, just deepen in your self-awareness. And you can do that through meditation. Just meditate for 5, 10, 15 plus minutes a day. Through journaling is another really beautiful way to deepen your self-awareness. And I'll share more on these practices in future videos. But the easiest way to become aware of your limiting beliefs is to write down, or you can think of it, but it's really good to write down the beliefs that you want to have. Do you want to have a healthy body? Do you want to feel full of energy, full of health, full of vitality, having no disease at all whatsoever in your body? Write it down, read it, and just see how it feels, and see what thoughts come up around it. See what kind of resistances you have, what thoughts resist that thought of health and wellness, what thoughts resist that thought of abundance and prosperity. And you can do the same in any aspect of your life. Write down, it is so easy for me to make money, or I make money easily and effortlessly doing the things I love, and just see how that feels for you. And if it feels like there's, some type of contraction around it, then you can almost guarantee you're going to have a limiting belief that is resisting that belief that you want to have. So it's a very simple way to become aware of what you don't want, the beliefs that you don't want, is write down what you want, see how it feels for you, see if there's contraction or if there's like an openness and expansion in your body and in your mind. And if there is a contraction, notice what kind of thoughts reject the belief that you want to have. And that leads me into my final point of this video, which is how can we start reprogramming these beliefs? Now, there are a lot of different ways to do it, and honestly, you're going to have to find what works the best for you because everybody is just a little bit different. But I would say one that would work all around the board for everybody if you commit yourself to it, truly commit yourself to it, is become aware of your beliefs. That's the very first thing. Money's hard to make. Okay, I'm aware of that. What do I want? I want my belief to be it's easy and effortless for me to make money, and I do so in abundance. So write both of those down, and then you can come up with evidence for the belief that you do want and how that belief is true. And it's very simple. Like if you've ever made money outside of your job, anytime at all, ever, then you know that the belief that you can't make money outside of your job is not true. If you've ever made money doing something that you really enjoyed for fun, a hobby, or just helping somebody out for fun, and they, they give you a little bit of cash in exchange, then you know that money is easy to make. It's not hard to make. And so you find these things in your life that you can use as evidence to back the belief that you want to experience in your day-to-day life, and write it all down. And when you do this, you write the limiting belief, you write the empowered belief, and you write the evidence for the empowered belief. And really feel it. Allow yourself to just open up and surrender to it. Any more resistant beliefs that come in your mind, resistant thoughts, write those down too and do the same thing for them. And if you commit yourself to this and you, in the process of doing so, you prove the empowered belief and you see through the deception, the lies of the limiting belief, and you see it just as simply it's not true, then over time, in due time, these beliefs will completely dissolve and your reality will change in accordance with the new beliefs that you establish for yourself. And one last point that I'll make is that, especially if you've been having these beliefs since you were a kid, it's not going to happen overnight. There's a lot of energy there. There's a lot of potential energy there that needs to be released. There's potentially thousands of thoughts, tens of thousands of thoughts around any given belief. And so give yourself some grace and some time to allow yourself to let go of these. Don't rush it, but also don't, delay it in any sense. And keep the faith to the belief that you want to have, to the reality that you want to have, and it is guaranteed to happen. So I'll just recap real quick how your beliefs create your reality. They shape your reality because your beliefs inspire your thoughts inspire your emotions inspire your actions, and your actions create the results in your life. How to become aware of them is just to take inventory of your life, write down beliefs that you want to have, notice the resistances to them, if there is. If there's no resistance to the belief that you want to have, then that means you already have that belief. But if you're writing down one that you want, that's probably not going to be the case. And notice your dialogue every single day as you go throughout your day. Oh, this is hard. This is easy. I believe this. Notice whenever you say, I believe this or I think this, and that's probably going to reveal a belief to you. And once you start becoming aware of these beliefs that you want to release, that you want to let go of, so that you can create the life that you desire, then do the belief matrix, I guess you could call it, the belief table. Write the limited belief, write the empowered belief, write evidence down in your life and your past for the empowered belief, and then state and feel and know that that is true, and state and feel and know that the limited belief is untrue. And it will dissolve, and your life will change as your beliefs change. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you got some value out of it. I really hope you apply it. And if you do, share in the comments, how it impacted you in any way. Please leave a like, share with anybody that you think would get some benefit from this video as well. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.